All right, man. So there seems to be a gentleman by the name of Nuka Zeus. I never heard of this guy before, but it's a white male who wants to be black, and he injects himself um, with, I guess, dangerous ink injections. I really don't know the whole process of this, but you got a white man that wants to be black, and he wants to be identified as black and respected as black. He got dreads. Uh, he has, darkened his skin tone. All type of stuff. He got F. I think what is it? Kill. I think it's something derogatory towards white people or something like that tattooed on him. He got Black Power tattooed on him. And Matt Hoffa and Flat TV, they were talking about this. And to me, I've known guys who were like, I mean, okay, this is the first thing. What does it mean to be black? Right? Like that's the first thing. Is it a cosplay? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying? Is it like, okay, you look a certain way, so now we're gonna say that you're black because you have a hair a certain what type of way, your skin tone is a certain type of way, or you listen to hip hop music, or like, what does it mean to be uh black, right? And we're not just talking about any kind of black, because there's a lot of black people out there. We're talking about, African American or Black American, right? Because that's what everybody emulates. Everybody's not just emulating black people; they are emulating Black American people. Like, let's just get that straight. Let's get that out the way. All right. So, but what does that mean? Like, how does that look? I personally don't know. Um, because you can't. It's not just off a look. It's the way you behave. It's all those things encompassed into one. You know, uh, there's no one formula or one type of thing that makes you black in my eyes, because all black people, American people, aren't hip hop. We are a combination of things. We are into all type of literature, movies, styles, demographics, skating, hip hop, video games, comics, food, dialects, hoods, neighborhoods. It's so many things that make you who you are, man. I don't think it can just be labeled in your skin tone, and because you got people that are black all around the world, but they're not that kind of black. If you understand what I'm saying, they're not. They're black, but they're not black. If you like, there's just a different. There's different types, man. There's different types. Like, for instance, you have somebody who is Asian, for instance, but you have Japanese, you have Chinese. They may look similar, but there's things that are completely different that if you don't know, you're gonna miss it. The dialect, the tone, the way they talk, the way they dress, the way they do their style, like, they just because you look you're Asian, that doesn't mean you're Japanese. That doesn't mean you're not Vietnamese, Philippine. What There's so many different styles and types. For a white guy to just think that, well, I want to be black, so I'm a darken my skin, I'm gonna put dreads in my hair, and I'm a tattoo something on me. That's just like a Grand Theft Auto made character, man. That doesn't mean you're black. You know. And listen, I appreciate the gesture, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna get mad at that. Some people really ain't gonna care. Me, listen, when I was young, my pops, he showed me the movie Goodfellas, right? Goodfellas was my movie. Okay. Like, I wanted to be in the mob so bad, to the point where I remember I put a perm in my head, man, and slicked my hair all the way back. And yo, like, I wanted to be in the mob, dude. I had suits and all kind of stuff, man. Like, man, listen, I just the whole concept of family, and then as I got older and I heard they were calling us moolies and spooks and all, it hurt my feelings when I found that stuff out. But at the same time, I still like the mob and stuff to this day. I don't know what it is, so I get it, bro. I get it, man. But changing your skin tone, I mean, that's a whole nother ball. Like, you do it, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a whole nother level, man. That's a whole nother level of dedication that you know, uh, some people was asking, "Are you is this guy crazy?" I don't think he's crazy. I just think he's really passionate about what he believes. Listen, man, if you get a lot of people, right? If you get a lot of people to agree and say 90% of the people agree and they do the same thing, then it's no longer crazy. The majority always makes the rules. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. At one point in time, lynching people and stuff was just a common practice that people did throughout this country. It was you do that today in the middle of the highway, people are going to flip out. It's going to be crazy. All on the news. But you literally had people getting lynched and stuff, and they was putting it on postcards and sending it to family members. And this was just like a public lynching was normal, man. That's what it was back then, right? It's like the majority makes the rules sometimes, man. So honestly, we may look at that as being crazy what this guy's doing, but I'm gonna just be honest, bro. Like, is that any different than what some people be doing? Because I know it's cultures of people out there who bleach their skin. You got people out here that bleach their skin. They put on other races' hair, wigs, weaves, uh, toupees, all that stuff to be something that they look crazy. Look at a Sammy Sosa. He's a prime example. Sammy Sosa out here looking crazy. They said, listen, I'm from Gary, Indiana. I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson and stuff like that. But hey, a lot of people said, listen, man, he probably had some type of vitiligo, but was it that extreme? I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? You got nose jobs and weave in your hair and all. Hey, unfortunately, that it just is what it is. That's our hero. Hey, that's my guy. But the truth is the truth. You feel me? Your hair it wasn't like that, bro. Your nose wasn't like that. I just never seen that extreme of a case of vitiligo in my life. So is this man crazy? Is this guy crazy? I don't think he's crazy. I just think he's just a person, one of those rare cases. I think some are more widely accepted than others. I will say that because I'm just be honest, man. There's a lot of women out here who got hair that dang on well it's not their hair. Their complexion is all changed. They're plastic surgery up to the max. So it's always crazier when a man does something. But hey, man, we see it all the time. If at this point in life, I'm not surprised by anything. Let's just put it like that. I'm not surprised. The day we start having guys look exactly like women and women look exactly like guys, nothing surprised me anymore, man. Listen, at this point, they're gonna have people identifying as wolves and dogs in a minute, man. The more we keep accepting this stuff and let people do it, hey, I'm not surprised. I don't hate it. Do what you want to do, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I'm just reporting on what I saw. I thought this was a very, very interesting thing. And just to point out the parallels of this white guy is getting called crazy because he wants to look exactly like a black man when we literally have black women and black men trying to look exactly like white people too. So if you want to look at that as crazy, then it's all crazy at the end of the day. And I mean, I think his just a little more extreme. You start putting, I hate white people or kill this and that on your, tattooing that on your body and tattooing black power. And it's like a reverse episode of Clayton Bigsby, man. This is a whole nother situation, man. You need to be on the Candyland farm. You might need to do a podcast with Uncle Ruckus. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. But that's definitely, that's just taking the cake right there. Ain't no women out here doing that. No black women that got, white women hair. No black dude with a white man's thing going on, talking about some dang on, not that I know of, talking about some white power and got the Ku Klux Klan tattooed on him. Like that just, come on, man. Now you take it to a whole nother level, bro. The tattoos is what really did it. Like, I think that's what pushed this over the top. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. Dude is definitely, he's definitely one of them. He's a special case. I give him that, man. More power to you, my brother. You want to be a brother in arms? Hey, man, black people, we were some of the most accepting groups there is on the planet. So, man, look, at the end of the day, you want to be one of us, man. Dr. Umar may not may not approve, but hey, man, come on through, man. Pull up a plate, come to the barbecue. It's all good, my man. I kick it with him. Yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man.